Hello and welcome from Germany, Cologne, here at our Xbox booth. It's the first day of Gamescom, which means it's not that crowded yet, which means it's the right time to give you a tour through this booth, which we're going to do now. So we're starting here right at the corner, where we have a lot of indie titles over there to the left, and obviously one of my favorites, which also was from E3, was Tunic, which was a great title, and I recommend everyone who has the time to come here at the booth to go to Resident Evil and DayZ and Generation Zero. I would say we go on the booth directly so I can give you guys some more insights on what's going on the green ground. So it's not right now. It's a little bit tricky because we have now some press and media here, which means it's great for us because we have some more space to show you guys everything that is happening. And this is the longest line, actually. If you go a little bit higher and you see it, they're lining up all for Devil May Cry 5 because it's the first time you can play it on European ground. And everybody is lining up for the Devil May Cry. And even the deaf guys were here before, and I was able to make a picture, which was great. And everybody who's going to be at FanFest, they will be there too. So I'm really excited. Really excited to see them there as well, because they're also giving out signatures, because those are the real stars. It's the developers that are. So I don't want to step on people. So I would say you guys follow me. All right. Jump Force, anyone who's an anime fan, I love anime, I love Studio Ghibli, I love One Piece. This is your game. You should try it out. Right now, there are no lines, but tomorrow there will be. So here we pass the games from our partners as well, like ID at Xbox. We have Devil May Cry 5, we have Metro Exodus, which is also for the first time playable here. I don't know if you guys read the book, Metro 2035, but it is based on that. It goes into Russia. It's very cold, not like here. It's very warm right now in Germany and very summery. So it might cool you off a little bit, which is great. So here is everything is based obviously also on Game Pass, which I really like. I like this to have in my home, actually. It's quite expensive to have, but here at the booth I have a whole week of enjoying the cool lights of the Game Pass looks, and we actually have quite some Game Pass activities going on back at the booth. Here is where the magic happens, where everybody's gonna sit down at 4:30 p.m. German time. I think UK time, it's 1 hour back, right? It should be 3:30. Okay, I'm good with the time zones. I learned this. This is where we're going to sit. Major Nelson Graham is going to be here. We're going to have some devs. We're going to talk about great games. We're going to have cool announcements, so don't miss it. And I'm going to have a little part in it as well. I'm going to show you a little bit of Cologne, what the food is here like. So don't forget to tune in. I love how wide and open this is. Like the next days, it will never be like this again. You really have to enjoy this. So, turning around. Oh, this you don't want to miss. So we have, for the first time at Gamescom, merchandise. If somebody was lucky enough to be at E3 or saw at E3, we had the Xbox merchandise going on for the first time. And for the first European time, you can buy it also here at Gamescom. So if you take like a closer look, we have the Sea of Thieves merchandise, we have Ori, obviously Minecraft, and here you see the Xbox Windbreaker with the camo. I really love that. Fallout as well. If you're coming to Gamescom, it's in Hall 5.1. It's where all the merchandise is. You just got to go a little bit deeper in it. It's actually the hall that is always the crowdest, like the most crowds going on, but it's worth it because you can get only things there from Xbox right now because it's not like online available. But we're working on that to have it ready for you. And this is also, I love this part. So this is super secret. There's like a whole thing going on under there. Nobody knows what it is, but I guess we're gonna know at 4:30 or 3:30ish p.m. at Inside Xbox. So we gotta wait for that. I love that nobody's taking it down. Like everybody's very nice. So here we go, and I gotta go backwards. If you want to take like a big look at the booth as well, this is where all the swag will be out there. When you want to have swag from, like, as a fan walking down here, this is where you get all the stuff. We have thousands of T-shirts. We have thousands of giveaways. There we have a lot of slots where a lot of people go ahead. Oh, may I want to introduce a German friend. This is Pete. Pete.
Hi, Maxi. Nice to meet you.
This is, for all the people who don't know him, he's one of my favorite German YouTubers that are around here.
You're so nice.
I'm so nice, I know. And did you guys play Forza already?
No, we haven't played anything. Our guys, Dennis and Zeb, are in your area and are playing everything, capturing everything, filming everything for our viewers, and I'm pretty excited.
So cool. So if any of you German guys maybe still listen, like Pete's Meet, go on there.
Well, you can watch it if you're English as well. You might don't understand anything, but you can see the great gameplay.
I like that. Thank you, Pete. So cool. Enjoy the booth, and I'm going to take you guys with me a little bit. Obviously here, the beautiful, beautiful Design Lab controls. I always love to make a lot of Instagram pictures here. They're so colorful, and I can't wait. And I can't wait to see what's going on inside Xbox as well. Here we go. By the way, Ori and the Will of the Wisps over there, it has a beautiful entrance, which maybe somebody else is going to show you, but there's so much going on, I always want to show you everything. But the centerpiece, for the first time, here at the booth, is this car. It's the McLaren Senna, and it's pretty revealing. I tried to bring it down like from my garage, and I thought, like, I'll do it. That's how we German was, the Autobahn and everything. That's why we have those cars here. So hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm here in Germany having a good time. How are you?
I'm good. Why are you looking at my car?
First of all, I feel like nobody's name is on this car but me. I don't fit in it, but it should be my car. I wish it were my car.
You know what I love about this car?
What is it? What do you love?
I love that the doors have windows, so if you have cool sneakers, people can still see it while you're driving.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Well, first of all, I feel like I'm too large to ever try and lift up my leg to show off my shoe. Like, it couldn't work that way.
And that is why this is my car.
I'm not answering that one. I'm not giving that one a response. Did you get a chance to sit in it?
I did not. I'm actually, can we sit in it? Is that possible?
I feel like with somebody with your sort of talent, you could just say, hey, I'm going to go sit in it. They'd be like, all right, we won't bother you.
Oh, no. Like, I'm really terrified because this thing is like nearly 1 million. It's like 750,000 pounds, which turns into 922 and 250,000 euros.
I don't want to touch it.
And that's why, it's the same like me. I don't want to touch it. But it's worth it. 800 PS, so.
You know what? I will stay and look at it from a distance and admire and not have to give any of my paycheck to fixing the smudge that I left on it. How about that?
You know what? I feel like you should end and go ahead with the tour.
Okay.
It would be a great thing. Yeah.
Do you want to do that? Do you want to do it? Before? What did we see?
We saw the inside Xbox station. We saw, like, the longest line on this booth is Devil May Cry 5. You should have seen it. It's crazy. We went through the crowd, and I met a YouTube star from Germany, which I introduced to the guys. So maybe if you meet another star, drag him in and show it.
We'll see if I can do it. I will try to live up to your name. All right, well, thank you much. I'm going to go run around now. All right, y'all, let's do it. My name is Recurrent, if you don't know me. I'm back from the States, but I'm going to show you the rest of this booth here. Of course, we got Forza Horizon 4 that's sitting right behind us, and this car that I am going nowhere near. First of all, I'm too big. Second of all, I don't have enough money in my wallet, or like the last 10 wallets that I've had to ever dream of doing this. But what I do have for you, and we'll sneak over to it, and you can see it right back here in the corner, is a giant PlayerUnknown's Battleground setup in a very unique way. So not only are there 20 stations set and ready to go, we've actually got a very unique experience in which we've got a hot drop ready to happen. And let's go see if we can sneak in before things close on up here. I'm going to go pop in. Is that all right? Now, for the unsuspecting that are here, what they've got is these folks are ready to play PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds just behind us in these 20 stations. But before they do, they're going to get briefed into airplane, almost like you do when you're getting ready to hot drop into any one of your map choices. And they're ready. They look like they're going to have fun. They're going to have a good time. But they got to get briefed, and I got to get off this platform because it actually does lift up and close. But before they do that, I'm going to take you around to the other side where the real action is. All right. And as we make our way here, you'll see on the left-hand side, this is where everybody's playing, not just down low, but up top as well. 20 stations. Sweaty hands are an absolute must. And I hear no yelling, which means they're probably not in the game yet. Not in the game. They're still getting things loaded up and ready to go. But on the other side of this aircraft hull, we've actually got, oh, nobody's in it. All right, we've got a green screen that's set up here, and in that green screen, you've got a chance to act like you are actually parachuting down into the game. I should do it. I should do it at some point. We won't do it right now, but you know what? Eventually, I'm going to make it happen. Take a photo, get the Gamescom keepsake for me. That's what we'll do. Hi, Graham. How you doing?
How are you?
I'm doing wonderful, Graham. How are you?
Hello, Instagram. How are you? I'm fine, mate. Yeah, thanks. I've just come off Air PUBG. Had to use a few sick bags. It was a pretty rough ride.
See, you know what? I was waiting for a pun. Like, how long is going to be before a pun? But that brings me to another thought. Inside Xbox is tonight, yeah?
It is, yeah. Can I, just before we do that, can I just show the guys that are working the PUBG booth? Look at
Let's do it. Come on over.
look at these outfits. That's quality, isn't it? Did you get that out of a loot crate?
Yeah, it was really interesting for me. The first time on the Gamescom, and when I was here, I was thinking military act, why not? Yeah, and when I see the simulation, because you start in the game with a plane, and the guys coming out, we are saying, go faster and start the game. Yeah. I see the impression on the guys, and it's really interesting, to be honest.
Nice. Well, you look good, mate. You look good. Get back to work, though. Come on, it's busy over there. All right, here. Look, why have you given me the mic? This is your mic.
No, this is your mic. I feel like you belong on the mic. Whenever I see Graham needs the mic. All right, well, I got to ask you this question. What are you most excited for tonight's show?
All the stuff that I can't talk about.
That's wonderful. Did you see that? We got insider information here, and we just made it happen.
Actually, Maxi was showing off. There's a, did you see there's an area that's like covered up and reveal coming later? Yeah, so we've got some really nice stuff that we've never shown before. They'll be on Inside Xbox. A ton of games, including some that we haven't really talked about before as well, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And I think it's a big show, right? We rehearsed yesterday, we went through the script. It's like, I think we're running to like 2 hours, and it's stuffed with content, so it's going to be a lot of fun. The other thing I like about it as well is we've got a really big cast this time, right? So we've got Julia Hardy from the UK who's helping us out, and of course Maxi, the hometown hero from Germany, yourself, and the usual cast as well. So it's going to be great.
The usual suspects are there. Now, since we're doing this behind the scenes Instagram live video, why don't you give people a rundown of what it takes to make something like Inside Xbox happen?
It takes a ton. It's actually, there's a ton of work that goes on. Like, I can't take much credit for any of that stuff because it's you and your team.
No. We just read things off of a screen. All the work that goes
behind the scenes work. Come on, don't be like that, Riccara. Yeah, there's a massive team that work on Inside Xbox. So as soon as one show finishes, they're already planning for the next one and looking back at everything that went on. And we're really focused on listening to your feedback on Inside Xbox as well. It's one of the things I've enjoyed most about it is like seeing what people are saying about it, and then we're trying to shape the show to make it better all the time as well. So that's a ton of fun. But we really enjoy working on it. I honestly think, I've been at Xbox for like 12 years now or something, and Inside Xbox is one of the things I've most enjoyed in all that time, and it's so much fun to be able to do it month on month. And when we get to come to somewhere amazing like Gamescom, which I totally love anyway, and do an Inside Xbox here, brilliant. Love it.
It is absolutely fun. I got to say, never in my life did I imagine that we would have to travel halfway across the world to bring news to others. Oh, it's great. It's a wonderful feeling.
Well, coming to Gamescom never used to be halfway across the world for me. It was just like an hour on a plane. Whereas this time I had to fly 10 hours and I'm all jet lagged and confused, but whatever. So it's going to be a good week.
All right, so we're all excited for Inside Xbox.
Yep.
When does that happen? And I know you're going to have your time zones down because you've been over here before.
I've been rehearsing this.
Yeah.
Right, so Inside Xbox is today, Tuesday, August 21st. If you're on Pacific time zone, it's 7:30 a.m. start. If you're on Eastern time zone, that's 10:30 a.m. start. If you're in the UK, it's 3:30 p.m. start. And if you're right here in Germany or in Central European time, I was doing so well.
You're there.
Yeah, 4:30 p.m. for Central European time. How about that?
That was great. That was wonderful.
Of course, like every time we announce the time for Inside Xbox, I always get some moans from someone's always upset with the time for one reason. It's all on demand afterwards. So don't worry if you're at work or you're at school or you're not out of bed yet. You'll be able to watch all on demand afterwards. It'll be fine.
See, it's great because this time I get all the American followers that say 7:30 in the morning, and I'm like, oh, now you know how it feels. So if you haven't yet and you're back on the West Coast or you're on the East Coast, get your nap in. You've got plenty of time to get that nap in and get ready for Inside Xbox later.
That's right. Absolutely.
I'm looking forward to the show, man. I'm looking forward to it.
I need to give a wee shout out to all the Xbox social channels as well, because I need to do my plug.
This is where you get the mic.
Yeah, oh, fantastic. Thanks very much. So obviously we'll be here on the ground in Gamescom all week, right here in beautiful Cologne. You're watching Instagram already, so you know that we'll be on Instagram Live all week. We've got Instagram TV episodes every day this week. We'll have great photos up on Instagram as well. Of course, the Xbox Twitter, Xbox Facebook. We'll be on Snapchat as well, and check out the Xbox YouTube for all the new trailers and things that will be going up there. And if you're watching from Germany, then Maxi will have the Xbox DAC social channels lighting up with the GameStorm stuff all week. So yeah, it's going to be a good week. How was that?
That was wonderful. You can send us home, man. You did it. This is your rodeo. I am but a student learning from the teacher here. That's all it is. All right. Well, thank you all so much for watching us. We'll see you later this afternoon or morning, depending on where you're at. Bye, y'all.